Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a digital storybook about the origins of Judaism. So you're going to want to start by going into Google Classroom and opening up the assignment called the Digital Storybook, The Origins of Judaism. It's a Google Slides project, so you're going to want to open that up. And once you have that all ready to go, we're going to take a look at how to do this project. So you want to open up the directions first. And what you'll do is using the narrative provided in the speaker notes that are available right down here for each slide, tell the story of the ancient Hebrews and the important leaders who helped establish Judaism. Follow the steps below to complete your project. And we're going to go through these steps together right now. So, step one is to read the narration provided in the speaker notes for each slide. So, the speaker notes are right down here in this section. Now, there aren't any speaker notes on this slide, but it looks like we have some instructions here. You're going to want to create a cover slide for your digital storybook by giving your story a title and picture. Then begin your narration on this slide and continue through the following slides. So we're going to put a cover on this one as well as a title. And you can do this by either going to Insert Image and searching the web right in Google Slides. So I just want something general for Judaism because I'm going to be talking about the origins of Judaism. So it could be something as simple as a Jewish star, maybe a scroll like the Torah. I'm going to choose that one. That one looks good. And you can insert it there. So you want to have some sort of cover image, and then you want to put a title on here as well. And you can either do that by adding in a caption, or just a text box will be fine as well. You can move that around, change the font and everything. I'm just going to call this, you could call it The Origins of Judaism, or anything else like that. I want to line that up right there. And there we go. You can also change the background color if you'd like. I changed mine to black. You could change it to blue, whatever you want. And like I said, you can change the size, you can change the font type, whatever you want to do on here. So here's my cover slide all ready to go. All right, I'm going to pop back to my directions. So first we need to read the speaker notes for each of the following slides. So you can see down here on each of the slides is a little narration that I've written up for you. And all you have to do is read it. And you can drag this to make it a little bit easier to see. So this says, a man named Abram was born in 2000 BCE in the city of Ur. God made a covenant with Abram, promising to make him the father of a great nation. God told Abram to leave your country and your father's house and go to a country that I will show you. So around 1950 BCE, Abram moved his family west to the land of Canaan. So I've got a couple of different things I can do for a picture for this one. I could do just a general picture of Abram, maybe something about the city of Ur, or maybe something about his family moving. So I'm just going to do a search here. I'm going to go back up to Insert Image, search the web. And instead of Judaism, I'm going to look up Abram's journey. Let's try that. Oh, journey to Canaan. That sounds better. All right, so we've got a picture here of some people with camels moving. We've got a picture of the land of Canaan here. We've got some maps. All right. I kind of like this one. This looks like a nice picture. Some people traveling. All right. So I'm just going to add that in right there. It doesn't have to be in color. Whatever picture seems good for you. You can also find pictures if you just search Google for pictures. So I could say Abraham map Canaan. All right. And we're going to go to images here. And I actually like looking through Google because you can kind of see a lot more pictures that might give you some more details. Like here's a nice one of a map that you could do. And so you would just right click on that, copy the image, and then paste it into your project. So if we didn't want this picture here, we could just do this one instead. but I'm going to keep this one of Abraham and his family traveling. That one seems nice. Okay. Next in our directions. So we read the narrations and we found our pictures here. Now you can create a picture if you'd like as well. You can hand draw the picture and take a picture of it and upload that instead. You could make a digital picture of your own if you'd like to. Whatever you'd like to do, that's fine. But probably the easiest way would just be to look up a picture that you feel fits with the narration. Okay. So you're going to do this for all of the other slides. We have all of our other narrations right down here at the bottom. So you'll want to read those, find an appropriate picture, and add those in. Okay, and again, you can change the color of the background if you'd like. So maybe you want all of your slides to be that same blue color that we had. You can click add to theme and it'll make all of the background pictures that same blue color. I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just gonna go back and not have that. But that's what you'll do. So once you are all finished with your project, you've got all your pictures, the background looks good, everything looks nice, you're going to want to record your digital storybook. And so what we're going to do is we're going to present this just as we would when we do any other Google slide presentation. And you're going to want to have the notes up. So in this bottom bar here, there's a little section that says notes. And then a box will pop up, a window will pop up, and it will have the narrations on here. So exactly what you need to read for your storybook will be right here. And you can just use the arrows to navigate through your storybook. All right, so you want to skip the first two slides because those are just the directions, and you want to start on your cover slide. And so that is where your story is going to begin. You will just read your title, and then you'll go on to the next slide, read the narration, and then go through the subsequent story. Okay, and so while you have this up, you want to have your window with your narrations. And then on your tab, you want to have a big picture of what is going on here, because this is what's actually going to be recorded. When you record, you won't be able to see the narration presenter window that we had. Once you are ready to record and you're on your cover slide and everything, you'll just go back up to your browser tab, click on the Screencastify button, and a little menu like this will pop up. You want to have your microphone on. You don't need to have your webcam on for this. And you're going to choose Browser tab, and then you'll hit Record. Okay, so you'll have your narration up, and then you can start narrating. So we'll start with our title. You'll say, The History of Judaism. A man named Abram was born in 2000 BCE in the city of Ur. God made a covenant with Abram, promising to make him the father of a great nation. God told Abram to leave your country and your father's house and go to a country that I will show you. So around 1950 BCE, Abram moved his family west to the land of Canaan. And then you'll go on and continue reading the narration until the story reaches its end. After that, you can click out and go back up to your Screencastify browser tab and hit stop. Once you are done recording, a little preview like this will pop up. You can unmute it to listen to yourself. And you can also copy the link, publish it to YouTube if you'd like, send it in an email, whatever. But it's automatically going to save in your Screencastify folder on your Google Drive. So you want to give it a title, preferably your last name - digital storybook, so I know what it is. You can also call it the title of your storybook or whatever, something that identifies it for what it is. And you can also do some editing. So if you had a moment at the beginning where your little menu was up or you were trying to get to the right slide or something and you want to edit that out, you can just hit open in editor. It'll load up your recording and you'll be able to trim your project just by grabbing the end, shortening it, lengthening it, whatever you need to do. You'll just export it, that'll save it, and you will see it show up in your Google Drive. It'll automatically create a folder called Screencastify where you'll see your video show up there. Okay, so once that's all uploaded, you can go back into classwork to attach it to the assignment. So we'll hit add or create. You'll go to Google Drive because that's where your video will show up. And then it might show up in your recent um, files. So you could either select it from there or you can find it in My Drive. If you click on your Screencastify folder, it will be in there as well. All right, and so you'll just hit insert. Once the video is uploaded, you can hit turn in and that will be it.